Hey, beautiful people. So here we are again. We are here trying to get some things that we don't have in our home. Now, normally we try to go ahead and catch what we need when we need it. But, baby, we got a whole lot of behind this time around. But, baby, you got to do what you got to do. Normally, a lot of times we got to wait around for that check to roll. Do you hear me? Because, baby, when I actually become a millionaire doing this content, with that being said, like and subscribe to the channel. All love and positivity now, okay? Join the fam. Don't be no hater now, okay? So, anywho, y'all know it's free to do that. So, baby, don't make it hard for me or you. But, yeah. We are here in Walmart. We had to get a couple things, y'all. More like a full bucket of things. First is water. You know you got to have the water. Hubby been making Kool-Aid, and I haven't been drinking it. I'm trying to lose some weight. I have to stay away from the sugar. You know, truly, health is wealth now. So here I am, picking and choosing what I am going to eat and what I am going to drink. But I am going to drink this bottle of water, though, so that's already a go-to for me. Now, it took me a nice little minute to sit here and figure out what type of packs I wanted for these waters. I didn't see any of them that was pretty interesting to have, that was kind of healthy anyway, if I must say. So I went with Dole. You know, that's a brand normally that's pretty much for fruits. I've only normally seen it on pineapples and oranges, if you want to be honest. But I went ahead and went with that since it had 30 packs in there. I said, well, maybe the kids can use that and put it inside their little water bottles, and that'll keep them with some taste. Maybe even myself, because it is also zero sugar. My baby, I was heading over here to this milk, and then hubby already said he had too. I didn't even look in the bucket to even notice. Baby girl had to go to the restroom. So here I am detouring, honey, to take her to the restroom. Baby, when I said it felt like I was going all the way around the store 5 times, I must say that's exactly how I felt trying to get back into this restroom. I actually didn't know where it was, so I had to ask someone. So, of course, they pointed me in the right direction. I was hoping I was going right because it felt like I was just walking forever. Okay? Now, when we did find the restroom, you know your girl had to stop right here because I saw those clearance things now. Sometimes it's a good thing to stop at the clearance because you can sometimes find something good that you just may use. Sometimes it's a bunch of waste, like looking at this one, I must say. But anywho, they say what? One man's trash is another man's treasure. But anywho, we're off back to that. She have done her business, honey. Now, when I say this girl gave me a run for my money, she gave me a run for my money. We were initially going to the restroom for her to pee. But, baby, we got in there and she said she had to boo-boo. Now, I'm sitting there trying to get her off the toilet, and she telling me to wait. No, baby, we didn't come in here for all that. You better hold that until we get home. Now, they did have the toilet seat covers. When I say I piled up about 4 or 5, but that still ain't do the job because she was wiggling and everything, so I ended up had to just ball them under her legs. Make sure that skin still ain't touched that toilet, okay? But anywho, still, you know, baby, those kids are kids, so we had to make sure to get a good hand wash getting down because she insisted on me letting her hands go. And of course I did, just for her to hold the rail inside of the toilet seat. Baby, that's a whole nother story. But anywho, hands are washed. Now we over here at this smell good freshness. Now, we do like us some wax. Do you hear me? Wax on, wax off. But no, for real, let's get serious. We do like some wax, y'all. This wax smell really good, okay? But it don't last at all, so we're not gonna get it. Now, me and baby girl was smelling these candles. We smelt about at least 4 or 5 before we actually picked the first one that we smelled off the rip and went with it. That was one of those lemon smelling candles, y'all. When I say I can have 1,000 of these jokers. And as soon as I get this home a good clean, I'm gonna most definitely burn those 3 weeks and put it in the air. I just know it's gonna smell real good. I had hubby smelling this and that, but he went with the first one that we went with. And we went with the lemon at that, okay? So we also needed some bleach. But here I am looking at other things that we don't need. Well, I would say that we do need because those towels in that bathroom kind of get a little tedious if you might ask me. So I was over here just looking for a scrubber. Well, of course, baby girl was looking for brooms and also mops and dustpans, all the things that we pretty much already have at the house. So when I did notice, I said, that scrubber would be nice, but only if they had the second attachment that it say they come with. Now, they didn't have that, so I didn't see a use. Why pay $20 just for only one thing? Like, it really doesn't make sense just for one little handheld bathroom cleaner now when you don't have both attachments. What? No. So we're going to leave this here on the shelf. Now, what hubby did get was some detergent, wash detergent at that, because we were low. So we try to stay on top of things. And he also decided to ask me, well, hub, I think I'm going to just go with what you say. You the one with the money, okay? But anywho, I was telling him, baby, no need to get the big Clorox when you already got a nice size one. We normally don't use the Clorox anyway, only pretty much for just cleaning the floors. And we sometimes put in a spray bottle. But overall, we have gotten a dog food, we have gotten a plates, we have gotten a dish detergent, we've gotten cereal, milk, eggs, water, and baby girl just brought some gummy worms. Baby, there's not a Walmart trip without her getting what she wants. And of course, Dad is gonna buy. Now we did almost forget that the kids wanted these Bodak noodles. I'm not sure if your kids eat these things, but we don't let our kids eat them as much because those things are spicy. And if they do, please don't let them use the whole pack. Because I really don't understand why they make a small pack so hot like that. But anywho, y'all, these kids like what they like. But I know that they will not abuse these things here. Now, as you can see, baby girl has already grabbed her chips and her gummy worms up out the buggy, honey. She already know Dad is finna go ahead and spend that money, honey. All right, so as you can see, hubby is also putting those things on that belt line. Now, I did not notice that these cereal had a big hole in the bag. So I was happy that the cashier went ahead and pointed that out to us like that. Guy who's ringing up that stuff told us about it, so that was a good thing. Hubby sent me on back there on the humbug run, and here I am, fast moving, fast walking, pretty much jogging, and went past the whole line trying to get past these people right here. But anywho, y'all, still got the wrong kind. So I was like, you know what? I'm just ain't even gonna do this. And hubby was like, I got it. You just go and get my card. Yeah, I think that's about the best option. We're gonna roll with right there. Now here we are. He got to unlock that card, honey. So we can go ahead and spend that money, honey. So we can get up out the store. Now, anywho, y'all, I'm just ready to go ahead and get up out of here. Even though we ain't do a lot of shopping, we did more than enough. More like a couple hundred. So I would say that's more than enough shopping. But it's more like we need everything, so it is what it is. But anywho, I'm just pretty much just waiting on hubby to bring his butt on back, because I'm ready to get out this store at that. And I really appreciate the guy for putting the rest of that little stuff in the bucket, because I nearly almost left those cups. And it's nothing like when you leave some cups or leave some behind when you already know you done paid your money for it, honey. That's a whole nother thing and a whole nother time. But I'm glad it's not this time, okay? But anywho, I done swiped that card for hubby. I done gave him that card back. Now we own up out of Walmart right now, just like that. But anywho, y'all, this mini grocery haul, whatever you want to call it, sprinkling a little bit, y'all. I love a little rain. Whether it's coming in, coming out, or all in between, I just love it. But if you are new here, I may have told y'all, if y'all ain't already subscribed, just consider subscribing to your girl channel. All love and positivity at all times. And I'll see you all next time. But before I go ahead and part ways with you all, you know I gotta help Hug. Well, he always telling me, go on get in the car, go on get in the car. But you know, teamwork make the dream work. So why not help him go ahead and get these bags up in his truck? But of course, your girl gotta go ahead and let this little girl in. Cause if I don't, she's just gonna be too busy just doing her own thing. And sometimes she just do a little too much. So I'm just gonna go ahead and help hubby on that. And if I see something back here that I like, I can go ahead and grab it too. I know he probably think that's the only reason I'm back here, y'all, but I'm thirsty. So, yeah, I might as well go ask for one of these waters when we get to it. But yeah, I had to grab me a water. So that was that. And I went ahead and grabbed a couple bags as well. But anywho, y'all, like, subscribe to the channel. It won't hurt you. It's free. And don't be no hater now. Go on, join the family. I'll see you all next time. And many blessings always, I say. Bye.